Did you know most of these primers are already done and available to watch on my Patreon? Engineers in Season 4 in under 4 minutes. Warning, this is a condensed version of the rules, and generalizations are used. If you want the complete rules, read the cards. Ballista has had second wind changed to cost 1, and it is now a 4-inch dodge instead of a jog. Momentous Inspiration can now give you momentum from character plays triggered off the playbook. Breach no longer knocks models down and can now be intercepted. Ballista is one of the few models where second wind being cheaper is a good change. It increases his influence efficiency, and 1 inch isn't felt that much. The loss of knockdown on Breach hurts, but he is still a strong captain. Pinvice's playbook has been altered slightly. She now has a push dodge on 3 and lost the momentous damage results on 3 and 4. Her character plays no longer deal damage to friendly models and can now target any friendly model. Her legendary is now a 6-inch aura that allows for a very similar effect. The quality of life changes across her abilities is great, but the lack of momentous damage on 3 will hold her takeout game back. Engineers have a tight race for main captain. Mainspring's kick has gone up to 4-4. He has picked up a new character play, Thief, and his playbook has been reworked to accommodate it. Thief is a cost 1, 1-inch range character play that allows Mainspring to steal the ball. Mainspring has always been a passable mascot. His issue has been Mother being super strong. His changes are nice, but the nerfs to Mother will be the thing that makes him see play. Mother's defense has dropped to 3, and Burrow no longer provides a free attack. Spider's nests are now removed if you sprint or charge over them, and no longer provide -1 die on target number tests. Instead, there is a new ability called Spiderlings that makes nests crowd out models. Webbing now requires Mother to be within 4 inches of the nest marker to trigger it, but it no longer removes the nest. Your opponent being able to destroy nest markers is a big deal, but Mother still facilitates hoist shenanigans. I think the Engineers community will be split on which mascot to take. Colossus has had his playbook changed slightly. His Guild Ball on 1 is now momentous, his knockdown push is now 1 lower, and his top column is now 4 damage. Colossus lost long legs. The momentous singled out, the better knockdown, and the top end damage going up will just make Colossus a near auto include. He is now the highest output robot. Compound is largely unchanged, losing only the Tackle 1 damage on 2, Chemical Resist, and the friendly portion of Noxious Death. Glutmass is now Resilience and triggers on parting blows. Compound will still see some play in the corner cases where he is strong, but there are fewer of those now that Chemical Resist is gone. Harriet the Hat's Sucker Punch lost the Guild Ball option. While not a big deal for Harriet, who almost never triggered Sucker Punch off her playbook, it does hurt her synergy with Hoist. Hoist had his playbook reworked and gained 2 hit points. True Replication has become an active trait, and he lost Tough Hide. 13 hit points with Sturdy and Reanimate is solid, but not oppressive, and he picked up some new fun toys like Floorbolt. He likely isn't the first player you put in your roster, but he isn't far off. The top half of Locust's playbook has seen a rework, and remote control only costs 1 influence now. He lost Stoic and gained Tough Hide. Locust now wears the crown of hardest model in the game to kill, but still struggles to contribute enough to the team to see play. Ratchet lost the 1 damage on his momentous double push, and Blast Earth lost 4 inches of range. Fixer became an active trait and can target any type of model. Creation Manspring has been removed. The reduction in range is a big deal since Ratchet will need to expose himself in order to help out. He is still in your 6 every single game. Salvo gained an unmomentous 2 damage on his 3rd column. Arrow to the knee is no longer once per turn, and he gained 2 hit points. He lost Flurry and gained Floored Bolt. Swift Strikes only triggers during your activation, but the dodge from it is now 2 inches. Salvo's range damage is top notch and he brings a long goal threat with it. An auto include with Ballista and a decent pick with Pinvice. Velocity lost 2 hit points. She is still one of the best strikers in the game, but her veteran version now competes. Veteran Velocity has gained 1 tack, 2 inches of kick, and her defensive stats have changed to 5-0. Her playbook has been reworked and she replaced her character plays with Route 1. Her hit points now have been reduced to 10, she gangs up an additional time and has Reanimate. She lost 100 Hand Stance, Goal Defense, and Flykeeper. Vet Velocity is totally new and brings striking tools as well as ways to be useful when she can't get to the ball. She now competes with Velocity for a spot in the 6. Thanks for checking out my Season 4 primers. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon, and follow me on social media.